Hey, we always live Elvis.
Hey, MMK and
And
Teresa.
Teresa.
Or a day late Danny and not on time Teresa.
I'm always on time. I don't know what you're
Hey,
talking about.
once again, hey, day late, but we're back.
No, it's Sunday. It's not a day late. Today is Sunday. Oh, yeah, okay. Not me.
Okay,
you.
y'all. I'm sorry. I've got my head in the wrong place, I guess.
Uh-huh.
But hey, y'all, got a couple quick shout outs before we get started with today's questions. And first one is Virginia. We're keeping Grace in our prayers.
Yes.
Got your message.
Hope she
And
gets better.
we're praying for her. Also, want to shout out a late happy birthday to Charlie from Virginia. And then we had another comment or message. And I want to say that Alicia Davis, hey to you, appreciate you watching, and want to say you always be proud of who you are.
That's right.
Because the way we look at it, me and Teresa, God made everybody, and some people had special gifts. And in our hearts, I think you're one of the ones that's got the special gifts.
Yes,
So,
that's right.
hey, don't worry about them haters and bullies.
That's right.
We love you. Appreciate you watching us.
Yes.
Now with that, hey, let's get into, I guess, some questions.
Okay, the first question is from Carol Phillips. If Elvis was still here, do you think your parents would still live at Graceland? That's a good question.
Well, yeah, it is a good question. And, I mean, answer that one right off, yes. As far as mom and daddy, I mean, that's just always the way it was. Elvis wanted them as close as he could have them. So, yes, I mean, whether they had the same trailer we had or you know, updated a new one or built a house or whatever, yeah, I think they would definitely still been living on the grounds of Graceland. As far as me and Joey, I mean, you know, families move on, so you know, that question just takes it in different directions at times. Because Teresa, you know, we was talking about, and I, you know, had things been different, then you know I never would ever met Teresa. So I mean, as we always say, things happen for a reason.
Things happen.
But hey, that was a great question, and yes, I think he would have definitely had mom and daddy right there with him, just like for as long as from the day I was born and can remember. That's always the way it was. So
All right, Cliff Edward, did Elvis ever watch horror movies?
sure, Elvis loved a lot of movies. I mean, to say that they were maybe his favorite, he watched them all the time, but you know, Elvis just liked a lot of different movies in general. I mean, a lot of you know, maybe some of you don't, but just touch on it since we're talking about it. Is he liked to take his family, friends, and group to the movie theaters. He would rent out movie theaters, and you know, sometimes they would go all night watching movies. So, but yeah, he liked to, you know, some. I'm not gonna say all, but he liked some horror shows.
All right, Monique.
I know me and Teresa do. We watched one last night. Yeah. Ooh.
Monique Fireball, when you listen to Elvis music, does it make you feel sad?
You know, that is a great question. It makes me feel a lot of things. Sometimes it brings me up, makes me happy and full of adrenaline. Sometimes it just makes memories flow through like they're going 1,000 miles an hour, and yeah, sometimes they make me sad. I'll tell you a little something. This has been a few years ago, and Teresa's going to remember when I say it. I may even, if she remembers, I'll let her finish it. But just had some things on my mind. This is back before I had to even quit drinking, and was out. Teresa had already, I thought, gone to bed, and I was just sitting out in the man cave, and I got to listen to some Elvis music, and one of my favorites, and it just struck me for that night, was Always on My Mind. And I said it, and didn't realize at the time, but I said it so it would play over and over and over. And Teresa, you remember?
Oh yeah.
What happened? You come you come to the door, and she asked me, was I okay, and what was wrong, and I said, all right, just chilling out, thinking out things, and why do you ask? And she said, well, because you've played that song about 40 times in a row. So,
yeah. Speaking to your drinking, October 1st will be your 2-year anniversary of being sober.
Yes,
and not
it will.
Drinking anything.
Yes, it
yeah,
will.
I'm so
And
proud
it's,
of you.
I'm going to say, and I'm no teacher or to teach anybody or to even follow in that sense, but I will say, I said it many a times, I didn't have a problem, said many a times, everything's okay, not hurting anybody. I will say this, it's been the greatest 2 years that I can remember in a long, long time. And I'm glad that I did. And if some of y'all are out there right on the brink, hey, it's tough, but you can damn sure do it if you want to. Because if I can do it, I know any one of y'all can do it. So, hey, I'm happy about that. But thank you, Teresa. You're always there for me, girl.
I am. I'm tickled because I just realized that shirt, your Biloxi shirt, beach shirt you're wearing, it looks like a purple octopus is reaching up and trying to grab you. It's like a tentacle coming up your shirt.
Yeah, I told y'all she's weird. But anyway, all right, let's go.
Okay, Vicky Rodden. Where did Elvis get his talent from?
Who's that from?
Vicky Rodden.
Vicky, that is another great question, and please, none of y'all take this the wrong way, because I'm not being a smart butt or nothing. But the first thing that pops in my head of that is God.
Yeah.
And I mean that in a sincere way. Elvis got his talent, look, charisma, the whole package. I feel and always will believe that it was a gift from God.
Yeah, I think so too. All right, Michael Johnson. I like this question. He says, okay, Teresa, raise the lid. It's mutual. Dang it, girl.
Hey, who was that from again?
Michael Johnson.
Yes, Michael. There you go, buddy.
And then he goes to talking about how he's country and goes outdoor. He's like you. He goes outside.
Well, a lot of men do.
Here's the thing. We use it more than y'all do most of the time, since some of you do go outside. 2, you may have never got up in the middle of the night to go to the bathroom and sat down in cold toilet water because the lid was up. It's not fun. So, yeah. You can put the lid down.
Y'all, we've had fun with this debate. Me and Teresa, we kid each other all the time. And I honestly, I'm probably like a lot of men. There's times that I do forget, not on purpose.
Not much, because
But most of the time, yes, she rips
Praise
about it.
hell.
So it's an ongoing thing. But I still, I mean, how is it? When the woman gets done, should she lift the lid for the man? Or when he gets done, should he put the lid down for the...
Or if you can't come to agreement, you just completely close it every time. I would prefer that.
Or hey, y'all, I got a great one. What if we just take the lid off and give it a frisbee sling?
I'm going to give you a frisbee sling.
Okay.
I like this one. Monica Joy. She says, Danny, why do you ever disagree with Teresa? She's always right.
Monica, I don't know where you get that from. She
What's today? Sunday.
One thing you was right about.
One. Okay.
Okay. Anyway, Monica, I see where you stand. So hey, you Teresa followers, that's great. I still love you.
Well, look, but here's the thing. This is what I always
here
tell
we
you
go. Little Miss can't be wrong.
When you start that man stuff. This is the thing. Yeah, y'all were created first because you're the prototype. Okay, all the kinks had to be worked out. Women, we are the upgrade. The upgraded model.
Okay, well,
We have all the bells. Hey, we have all the bells and whistles.
I'm sorry. The way I see it is women were put on earth to gripe and bitch, and men were put on earth to give them something to gripe and bitch about.
Well, you,
I mean,
you give
let's face it.
You give me plenty, that's for sure.
How'd you like that one, Linda D?
You better watch out. I saw what she did, you know,
Yeah,
when we
I
had
see
dinner.
little comments.
You know, she can use a knife pretty good.
No, hey, we've got some great questions. So, is that all the questions?
It
Chris?
is.
That's all the questions?
Yeah.
Well, I'll be dang, y'all.
It
That's
is.
all. But hey,
It is.
I hope y'all have enjoyed them as much as we have. And I want to say, y'all send us some questions.
Mm-hmm.
We're loving them. You know what, real quick, because I have seen some. If we haven't answered your question, please send it again. I mean, and not saying, but we get so many in times, and we will eventually, I promise, get around.
Or go back and watch old videos, because a lot of times those have already been
Well,
answered.
there you have it too. You can do both, but please, if you don't, don't get upset at us. Just hey, send it again, and I promise, sooner or later, we're going to get to your questions because we're having fun with them. We love them. Appreciate y'all. Hey, don't forget to hit that like button and that subscribe button. And remember why we do this. We always live Elvis.
Hey y'all, thanks for watching this episode of the Memphis Mafia Kid. Please subscribe and hit that like button. Got an Elvis or MMK related question? Post it under the comments and we may answer it in a future video. And don't forget to check out Mom and Daddy's channel, EFM Elvis Fans Matter.